Good morning. Like, what do I look like this morning? Good morning. I know it's been a minute. I haven't been on in a week, so it's been a little bit. Hello, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So my table's all jacked. I haven't sat here in a week. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. Happy Friday. So if you're new to me and you're coming on for the first time, my name is Jill and I'm an intuitive healer and I do guided meditations on Periscope typically every day at 5:30 a.m. Central Time. This week has been a little bit difficult for me, so I have not. This is my first day on and then it'll be off again. I should have just taken the whole week. I am. Thank you, Jill. I am. I've just been really busy. And this time of year, this time of year, my client, like seeing clients, that volume goes up. I can't even talk this morning. So the frequency of which I see clients during the holiday season goes up tremendously. And it's just people are dealing with lots of emotions and they have to see family they haven't seen in a while. Maybe they haven't reconciled properly. There's all sorts of reasons. But yeah, so I've been really busy. It's interesting to look at my numbers this morning because people are probably like, oh, she's probably not on. Hi, Ellen. She's probably not on. She's been out all week. I feel like we left with this card last week. Interesting. Very interesting. Good morning. So our card is Moonlight, and this is representative of travel. Who's saying good morning? Good morning, Tani. Travel and romance. The moon is something that comes into an end phase. So when we see the moon, something is coming to an end. Often, that's what it represents. Water in this is emotional. So what do we have? Oh, excuse me. What do we have to look forward to that's potentially ending, coming to an end, coming to completion, that kind of thing. So, this music today. I had a dog barking outside, so I'm like, oh, I better crank it up a little bit. But I kind of like it. Like all my stuff around my altar space is all jacked up because I haven't been here for a week. So it's like things just kind of get layered in this spot. Oh, yay. That's so good, Jill. It's so good. That makes me so happy to hear. Hopefully you're recovering well from surgery last week. You had surgery last week, didn't you? Is that making this hairy here? Let's go ahead and get started. See if we can... Good. Go ahead and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in, all the way down to the belly. And slowly exhale. Nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Go ahead and relax the breath. Bringing back to that beautiful natural flow through the body. Nice, even breathing. Similar to an ocean wave where the breath comes in, the tide comes in, the breath goes out, the tide goes out. Nice, even rhythm of breathing. Relaxing your shoulders. You feel that relaxation move down your arms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Relax the jaw and the neck. Your mind's focused on that breath, being nice and even through the body. And all those other thoughts that pop into your mind, just set them aside. This is your time to focus on you. Beautiful breath. Now I want you to visualize yourself somewhere you feel absolutely safe. Someplace that makes you calm. For some of you, this place will immediately pop into your mind. As you start, I want you to look down at your feet. See your feet on the ground. Feel the ground underneath you. Then I want you to slowly raise your eyes, taking in all the details of this place. Recognizing where you are. And taking a moment to just feel through your body the emotions that come up when you see this place. How you feel. I don't want you to go into thoughts yet. I want you to just feel the emotion. Feel what comes up for you. Is your heart fluttering? Do you feel nervous? Did you feel your body tense once things came into view? Or did you feel it relax more? Do you feel love? Are you afraid? So just allow the emotions to come in. I don't want you to process them or think about them too long. Just acknowledge. Acknowledgement is looking at, allowing it, and then letting it go. Good. Now we've moved through that emotional response to the place we're seeing. If you're outside, there's a place in the distance that's caught your eye. I want you to begin walking towards it. If you're inside a building, it's the same thing. There's a place within the building you know you need to be. I want you to move towards it. Feeling your feet rise and fall. You may notice that the scent of the air is different. Perhaps you're in a forest and you can smell the earth and the mosses, pine trees, cedar. Maybe you're next to the ocean. You can smell the salty sea air. Perhaps you're in a school. You remember the smells of your youth. As you're walking, just allow those things to come into your mind. When you remember those smells, how does it make you feel? What emotions does it bring up for you? Continuing to walk towards that focal point till you've arrived. Again, looking at the emotions that come up in your body when you see it. Just allowing yourself to be really present here. Looking at your surroundings. Where has your mind brought you? I want you to move those feelings into thought. Allow yourself to put a word to the emotion. If I'm happy, why? What thoughts come up around that joy? If I'm sad, why? The thoughts that come up around the sadness. Just allow yourself to go a little bit deeper. Still keeping this place in your mind. I want you to explore where you are a little bit more. This is where I'll leave you. I'll call you back when it's time. your mind begins to wander, always come back to breath. Seeing yourself walk away from the place you started into that place that's out in the distance. Keeping your focus, keeping that breath nice and steady through the body. It's time to turn away and walk back to the place you began. In your pocket is a seed, something you picked up while you were there. Feel in your pocket and pull the seed out, hold it in your hand. I want you to recognize what kind of seed it is, or hear it in your mind. We're going to take this seed back to the place we began and plant it. Being ever present in this place as we walk and stand, feeling the earth under us. This place you started, I want you to find a beautiful place. Go ahead and plant your seed. Placing it securely in the ground. Laying your hand on the earth. Sending love. gratitude into the ground, into that seed. And I want you to step back away from it, back into the place you started. Looking into the distance to that place that drew your eye the first time. Just a moment of reflection. I want you to take a nice deep breath in and slowly exhale. Place your hands over your heart. Just take a moment for gratitude, reflection, giving back to yourself. Take a nice deep breath in and slowly exhale. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and come back. Come back to me. Welcome back. So an interesting thing to bring the seed back from the place we went. And what is that reflective of? So that's your takeaway from this meditation. You're going to a place, you're beginning in a place where you feel comfortable and safe. You're moving to a place that maybe you recognize, maybe you don't in the distance. You're really allowing yourself to feel the emotion. You're connecting to the emotion, not pushing it away. Great card, follow up. You're not pushing it away. You're going to this place and exploring, still continuing to allow yourself to feel the emotion, but then to allow yourself to connect to the thoughts around that emotion. Why do I feel this way when I'm in this place? Because X, Y, Z. So to really, excuse me, it's early. To really allow yourself to connect, to feel, to explore, to bring out those extra senses, the smells. Smells really have this beautiful way of bringing up memory. And sometimes it's positive and sometimes it's not positive. But in either case, it brings us right back to that place, doesn't it? Every time I walk into my children's school, I feel like I'm immediately back in kindergarten. And that smell of, I don't really know what it is. It's almost like a salty, sweet, musky smell. And I right away, and I bring myself right back into kindergarten. So it's the reason why those smells come up, and the reason why I attach some of those to the meditation is so that it brings you back to that place. Now, when we're in that place, allowing us to really feel and allowing us to have thoughts about that, and what does that look like? For some of us, we'll be like, why was I even in that place? And so good, explore that. Explore those feelings and those thoughts around those questions. Why am I in this place? What does this mean to me? And then when we come back, the seed that comes with us, and that's representative of growth, right? So we're taking this experience, we're taking from this place, and we're assimilating it into our own personal growth. So to really look at it in that way. And then that seed itself, sometimes there's some spiritual meaning attached to that and what that represents, in a metaphysical realm, and what message that might have attached to it for you. So we're bringing that seed back to allow it to grow and nurture our space, the space that we begin, the space that makes us feel safe, the space that we connect to, kind of a power place. And so what does that look like? So really what you want to do with this meditation is look at it in a whole, good morning, and understand how each of these things is represented in your life and what it might be trying to tell you. So the card for today as a wrap-up is Eternal Love. This beautiful rainbow over a sun and these waves down below that could also represent this infinity symbol. So it is eternal, it is continuous, it doesn't ever stop. So is our process. So is everything that we look at for ourselves. continually. Yes, like everything happens for a reason, right? And so we're looking at that, and we're bringing those things into our awareness, those things that happen to us, and we're assimilating them and understanding them. We're allowing that to kind of fulfill our garden, right? Fill it out, and bring those thoughts and bits in, and have gratitude for them, because they make our garden look amazing. Maybe messy. There, you know what, I'm thinking of a movie right now that's like that. Oh shoot. What's the name of the movie? It's like a shed. It's like The Shack. The movie The Shack, where they bring him into a garden. And it's the most amazing thing, but it's like overgrown, and it's like a hodgepodge, and they have all these things kind of moshed together, but it's his garden, and this is where all of these moments, all these memories, all of these hardships, all of these bits of joy all kind of mesh together, create this beautiful space. So for you, that's what you have today to look forward to in your own meditation. So with that, I'm gonna sign off for the weekend and tell you guys to all have the most beautiful and amazing Friday. Yeah, it was a good one. I agree, Tani, it was a good one. You're welcome. You guys all have the most amazing day yourselves. I'll see you Monday.